I know. With what's been going on in One Piece lately, it's just magnificent. I know. But please give me a chance. I've had a difficult exam, so I wasn't totally free for uploading. So I just wanted to do this video. I wanted to see Attack on Titan's fans with their thoughts about what's been going on and what Eren has been thinking of doing. So I really wanted to do this video. I don't know. So let's get started.
ロジャーはあの時笑ってた。
This episode was quoted from chapter 127. Yep, from chapter 127. To be honest, I enjoyed the chapter much more than the episode. I really don't know why, but the episode was a bit slowly. I don't know, but it wasn't that bad, to be honest. It was like making for the next moves. Yeah, it wasn't the best, of course, and it wasn't the end of the world. The chapter started with Jan, and he was imagining what his life would have been if this all has been going on didn't really happen. It was upsetting, not upsetting for us readers, but upsetting for Jan, obviously. Like, he is right. You don't want to blame him because, like, he really wanted this life, and like we saw, he obviously was imagining Mikasa as the mom, so he is the husband of Mikasa. But that is all an imagination, so sorry, Jan. And then Hanji came and told Jan to come with them. And when they met, the three of them, Hanji, Mikasa, Jan, she told him that they started a new alliance with Magath, the leader of Marley's army. And he was like, what? I don't blame him either, but yeah, of course, he's gonna be like, what is going on? And then Hanji told them that this alliance is all because of they wanted to stop Eren. So even Mikasa was surprised, and she said, and how are you gonna stop him from doing all that? And Hanji said, first we need to gather you all, then we should start thinking about how are we gonna stop Eren from doing all that. And she said, without you all, we can't do nothing about stopping Eren, so we need to gather all of us, then we see how our army is gonna try to stop Eren and all of his titans. And I liked what Mikasa said when Hanji said all of that, when she said, I'm in because I want to stop Eren. I don't want him to kill more people with his random attacks, even if he was protecting us actually, or protecting the paradise. I want to stop Eren. I really admire what Mikasa said, because she was like not being emotional about what Eren has been doing. So I just liked what Mikasa said to Hanji. And Jan said, even if we were able to stop Eren, what will be happening after we stop Eren? Because we all know that he only still has 4 years left with his founding titan. So what's gonna be happening with the Paradise Island? Because the hatred of this world ain't gonna disappear in only one night. So we will have to get back to the normal life, and the Marley attacking us with their titans and all that. So Jan has a point with that, but Hanji said, I reckon that the Marley with this situation ain't gonna think about attacking us anymore, because they know that the rumbling is gonna start as soon as they think of attacking the paradise. So she said, I don't really think that they are gonna touch our paradise in a long time. But Jan said this confusion might inspired them more than even Willie Typer's speech. So Hanji responded, "You might be right, but we still got a chance for the situation that you mentioned. So we still got a chance for thinking about what they might do even if they destroy our island. But like, we don't really have time for thinking about that because we need to stop Eren like right now." And then Hanji screamed and she said, "I won't accept this rumpling, and don't even convince me with any reason to support that." "I support you, Hanji." And after that conversation, they came to Magath and Reiner and the rest with their dinner. So Magath really said a pointy speech, like, "You all know that you're gonna get the whole world if you let Eren Yeager do what he's doing right now. So why are you thinking of stopping Eren? And we were so close from stopping Eren and Zeke from touching each other if you haven't interfered, obviously." So Hanji said, "Like I said to you, General, none of us wanted this rumpling. So if you wanted that, we weren't gonna hide in these jungles and make this dinner." And then Magath said, "Oh, finally, so the justice feeling has awakened from you all." And then Jan said, "The justice? Do you wanna even talk about justice? You wanna talk about justice? We lived our whole life threatened about you coming with your titans and eating us. So now we are the bad guys, huh? Listen to me. The cause of our fight, our miserable fight back then, was because we don't want to be food for your titans. And now you're saying that only the devils will do what we have done in the last couple of years." And then Magath said, "Yeah, you look like a devils to me. All of our fears about paradise have been accomplished. And now you know about the rumpling, and that's the result of you not wanted to die. Am I wrong?" And Jan said, "Listen to me. If his mom had not been eaten in front of him, all of this would not have been happened. You pushed Eren to do that. You pushed Eren to do the rumpling. Am I right? Am I right, Magath?" And Magath said, "Oh, and now you want to talk about history, huh?" And they kept their nonsense argument, but finally Hanji stopped them and said, "Hey, nobody want to talk about 2000 years ago, so just please let's talk about right now." And Hanji said, "Jan, Magath is just surprised that we're here, because for him we're just a strange devils willing to do whatever it takes to save the same people that they are willing to destroy their island. We spend months outside these walls in the outsider world, so we can't go back to being the ignorant devils anymore." And then Annie said, "So you're willing to kill Eren, aren't you?" Armin responded like, "Huh?" Annie responded, "Can you?" Mikasa responded, "Kill Eren? Kill Eren? I don't think this is the only way to stop him." Annie said, "I predicted that answer from you. So what's the other solution for you, Mikasa? And are you gonna convince him? Someone who's trying to rumple this whole world. Are you thinking of changing his mind like that easily?" Armin said, "We don't know. So until we speak to Eren, then we're gonna know if he's gonna be convinced if we talk to him or not. So we don't really know right now." And oh my god, Armin and Mikasa, do you really think that talking to Eren is the only way to convince him, or not to only convince him, is the only way to stop him? I don't know. And he said, "So let's suppose that you talked to Eren, and what you gonna do if you continued with his rumpling? Don't you think that we should think of another solution? Armin and Mikasa like that, literally. And Annie said, yeah, I predicted that. So if you tried to protect our Marley via trying to kill Eren, you ended up trying to protect him, right? Fighting us, trying to protect Eren. Am I right? Ah, Mikasa. Because you probably never thought of someone more precious for you than Eren. So I know that. And Mikasa responded, so you're saying that I should die? And Annie said, I understand how you feel. I only got one reason for stopping Eren. I don't want my father to die in Marley. That's why I needed your help. So, if you're able to stop Eren by convincing him, I don't mind that, obviously. So, at least we don't need to fight each other if we reach that solution. And after all that, and they had their dinner and everything, Magath and Hanji were chatting, and they said, we need to know where is the Founding Titan's destination. And Magath said, yeah, of course, we need to know where did he go. So that's why I brought her with us. And he meant Yelena. So he asked Yelena, and he said, where is he going? Yelena said, how do I know? Even if I do, why would I tell you? And then Yelena said, and why would I cooperate with you dirty Marleys? Annie responded coldly. She said, because we decide whether you live or die. For example, Jan responded, there's no point. She want to die. And then Magath said, yeah, she wouldn't mind because she is a Marley, like all of us. And the Titan card came, and she said about Yelena, and she said, we've done research about your past, and we didn't believe what we saw, that you were born with a normal Marley family like all of us, but you pretended that you came from a small village that the Marley has attacked before. Since you first met with Zeke, you were disappointed about the Marley, and you made up that story, the fairy tale story about saving the world with a prince. And after all that, Yelena did a silly cheap thing, to be honest. She talked about all of them, and you blah blah blah, you blah 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 blah, and then she talked about Marco, Jan's friend, and she told the truth about that. Reiner actually killed him, not killed him, but he let him die actually, because he let another Titan eat him because he knew about Bertoldo and Reiner. And after all that, Jan was still trying to be calm and not attacking Reiner. So Reiner was still trying to defend himself about what happened, and that really tells you how much Reiner is really suffering right now, and with his whole life, to be fair. And he said to Jan, after he was murdered by this Titan, I asked myself, why is he getting eaten? Oh my god, Reiner. That really tells you a lot about Reiner and this whole story. He suffered a lot. Reiner suffered a lot with his whole life. And I'm so sorry for you, Reiner. What Reiner have said to Jan, of course Jan attacked him, and he attacked him really, really hard in front of all of them. But Reiner let him attack him, and he took the beat from Jan, and that really tells you a lot about how Reiner sorry at this time about what he have really done in his life. So Gabby came to protect Reiner, and then she said, our only wish was to kill you all in paradise, to let the whole world accept us and forgives us about what our ancestors have done. So we were always with this hope, we're actually hoping for this island, this paradise island, to disappear from the world, so that the whole world accepts us. And now my mom, my dad, all of the people in Liberio are gonna get killed because of that hope. And she said, I know how rude to ask you this, but can you please help us? Can we please borrow your power and to be all together to save our island, please? And Falco said, please stop this rambling with us, please. All of them said that, Gabby and Falco. And then Jan is gone. And then the next day came and Jan came to Gabby. He waked her up and she said, it's time to leave. And Gabby was surprised. She said, will you help us? Jan said, yes, of course, I'm gonna help you. And he wake Reiner up also. And then all of them left. And while they were on the road, Jan showed Gabby how sorry he was. And he said to her that I'm sorry and all that. And then he told Reiner, I'm not gonna apologize to you. Reiner said, oh, no problem. And it was shown at the end of the episode that Flock have also taken over the port. And this was the ending of this episode. It wasn't really a great episode. It was normal. It was like simple planning, building for a bigger thing. Despite that, Eren haven't showed up since like 4 episodes, I think. Yeah, a long time. And I'm still planning of doing another episode talking about Eren's planning and his rambling. And I wanna see your thoughts, guys. It will be on another episode, so I'll be talking about all of that. And it will be separated, like, why is he doing that? Why Eren's doing that? Why Zeke was planning of doing that? Why the others, the alliances, Hanji and the General Magath and Reiner and all of them was planning to stop Eren. It will be like separated in another video, so don't worry. And that's it. That's the end of the episode. I hope it wasn't that long. Thank you all for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. See you next time. Thank you.